The 2026 Tesla Model Y is here, and it's not just another electric SUV. It's Tesla's boldest step yet. With a sleeker design, upgraded range, and cutting-edge tech that feels straight out of the future, this Model Y is already making waves. But is it truly worth the hype? Or is Tesla simply polishing the same old formula? Today, we're diving into the features, flaws, and everything in between. By the end, you'll know if this is the EV to beat in 2026, or if your money is better spent elsewhere. So, is the Model Y still king of the road? When you think of Tesla, the Model Y is the car that probably comes to mind first. Since its debut, it has quickly become the brand's best-selling vehicle, not just in the US, but globally. Families love it for its space and practicality, while EV enthusiasts praise its technology and performance. Now, in 2026, Tesla has decided it's time to raise the bar once again. This latest Model Y enters a market that looks very different from when the original launched. Today, nearly every major automaker has its own electric SUV. From Ford's Mustang Mach-E to Hyundai's Ioniq 5, and even luxury entries like BMW's iX, the competition is fierce. That means Tesla can't just rely on its name anymore. It needs to deliver a car that feels ahead of the curve. So, what makes the 2026 version special? Tesla claims it offers a refreshed design, longer range, smarter software, and even more safety improvements. But promises are one thing, real-world results are another. In this review, we'll explore everything that matters, from the sleek exterior lines to the comfort inside, from the latest tech upgrades to how it actually performs on the road. By the end, you'll know if Tesla's most popular SUV still deserves its crown, or if rivals have finally caught up. The first thing you'll notice about the 2026 Tesla Model Y is its refreshed exterior. Tesla didn't completely reinvent the wheel here, but the subtle changes give it a sharper, more modern look. The slimmer headlights, refined grille area, and sleeker curves make it feel less bulky and more aerodynamic. In fact, Tesla says these design tweaks aren't just cosmetic. They actually improve efficiency, helping to squeeze out more miles per charge. And when you consider that range anxiety is still the biggest worry for EV buyers, every extra mile counts. Step inside, and the story continues. The cabin has always been minimalist, but in 2026 it feels even more polished. The centerpiece remains the massive touchscreen, but Tesla has worked on materials and build quality, two areas where critics used to complain. The soft-touch surfaces, improved seating comfort, and better noise insulation finally make the Model Y feel like it can stand toe-to-toe with luxury rivals. And if you're wondering whether all this simplicity still feels futuristic, yes, it does. But it's not just about looks. Tesla has added new ambient lighting and smarter storage options, making everyday use far more practical. Now let's talk tech, because that's where Tesla shines. The updated infotainment system is snappier, the navigation feels more intuitive, and of course, Autopilot has received yet another upgrade. Tesla claims it's safer, smoother, and more capable than before. But here's the catch. Those improvements depend heavily on software updates, which means what you experience on day one may look different a year later. That's both exciting and a little risky, because while the car gets better over time, you're also buying into Tesla's ecosystem. Performance-wise, the 2026 Model Y is no slouch. The dual-motor version delivers instant torque and a 0 to 60 time that rival sports cars. And yet, it manages to balance speed with practicality. You can load up your groceries, haul luggage for a road trip, and still enjoy the thrill of an EV that pushes you back into your seat. Tesla has also worked on the suspension, promising a smoother ride without sacrificing handling. Whether it actually lives up to that promise is something we'll test in just a moment. And then there's the range, the most important number for many buyers. Tesla says the 2026 Model Y can go farther than ever before, with some trims crossing the 330-mile mark on a single charge. That's impressive, but how does it hold up in real-world driving? We'll touch on that soon, because the numbers on paper don't always tell the whole story. Of course, no car is perfect. Even with all these updates, there are still a few quirks, some small, some not so small. The minimalist design isn't for everyone, and the reliance on a single screen can be frustrating if you're used to traditional controls. And while Tesla has improved build quality, rival brands like BMW and Audi might still have the edge when it comes to luxury feel. So, has Tesla done enough to keep the Model Y at the top of the EV food chain? Or are we starting to see cracks in the formula? Up next, we'll break down the key highlights and drawbacks that could make or break your buying decision. And now, the moment that really matters. How does the 2026 Tesla Model Y feel when you actually get behind the wheel? Instantly, you're reminded why Tesla has dominated the EV market for so long. Tap the accelerator, and the surge of power is immediate, silent, smooth, and shockingly quick. The dual-motor setup delivers a 0 to 60 sprint that rivals sports cars. But what's more impressive is how effortless it feels in everyday driving. There's no hesitation, no waiting for gears, just pure, instant acceleration whenever you need it. But raw speed isn't the full story. Tesla promised a smoother, more refined ride this time around. And here's the surprise. They've delivered. The suspension no longer feels harsh over bumps, and highway cruising is calmer than ever. Add in the improved cabin insulation, and suddenly the Model Y feels closer to a premium luxury SUV than a tech experiment. It's a huge leap forward, and one you notice within minutes of driving. Of course, range is the big question. Tesla claims over 330 miles on a single charge, and while real-world numbers don't always hit that peak, the efficiency is still impressive. Even with spirited driving, the Model Y holds up better than many of its rivals. That means less time charging and more time actually enjoying the drive, a crucial factor for families and commuters alike. Yet, not everything shines. The reliance on the massive center screen can be distracting at times, especially when you just want simple controls at your fingertips. And while Tesla's autopilot has advanced, it still isn't a fully hands-off system, something worth remembering despite the futuristic marketing. Still, the turning point is clear. The 2026 Tesla Model Y isn't just an update. It's Tesla proving it can still lead the EV race, even as rivals close in fast. The question now is, does this evolution justify the price tag, or should buyers look elsewhere? So, after spending time with the 2026 Tesla Model Y, one thing is clear. Tesla hasn't lost its edge just yet. This latest version sharpens the formula that made the Model Y the world's best-selling EV, while finally addressing some of its biggest criticisms. The sleeker design, improved comfort, and smoother ride give it a premium feel that was missing before. The range and performance remain standouts, keeping Tesla ahead in the numbers game. But the Model Y isn't flawless. The reliance on one massive screen won't sit well with drivers who prefer traditional buttons and dials. Build quality is better, but luxury rivals like BMW and Audi still set the bar higher. And of course, Tesla's pricing strategy, while competitive, might push budget-conscious buyers toward more affordable alternatives. Who's this car really for? If you're a tech enthusiast who loves over-the-air updates, futuristic design, and blistering EV performance, the 2026 Model Y is a dream come true. Families will appreciate the practicality and long range, while commuters will love the convenience of fewer charging stops. On the other hand, if you crave classic interiors, tactile controls, or established luxury branding, you may find better fits elsewhere. In the bigger picture, the Model Y still sets the standard for mainstream EVs in the US. Its balance of range, speed, and cutting-edge tech makes it one of the most influential electric SUVs of the decade. Whether competitors can match this blend or surpass it remains to be seen, but for now, Tesla still holds its crown. So, is the 2026 Tesla Model Y the perfect EV? Maybe not, but it might be the best choice for most buyers right now. What do you think? Would you put your money on Tesla's latest update, or are you leaning toward the growing field of rivals? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth car reviews.